The Ministry of National Development has written to Aljunied Hougang Town Council yesterday to ask why it did not request for the recusal of Workers' Party MPs Sylvia Lim and Lau Tia Kiang. The pair was among 5 town councillors found liable in a recent civil suit judgment which involved the misuse of tens of millions of dollars in town council funds. The ministry added that after it receives AHTC's response, it will further consider if regulatory action needs to be taken to ensure public monies are properly safeguarded. Deborah Wong with more.
The National Development Ministry said in a news release that it remains concerned that Ms. Lim and Mr. Lau continue to be involved in the financial matters of the Town Council. It also said that for good governance, AHTC should take interim measures to safeguard its procurement and payment processes immediately. The ministry also released the Town Council Management Report for the financial year in the news release. The 16 town councils are assessed under 5 indicators using 3 colour bands: green, amber and red, with green being the best and red the worst. MND marked Aljunied Hougang Town Council amber in 2 out of 5 areas: estate cleanliness and estate maintenance, but it improved in corporate governance as compared to last year. MND explained that this was due mostly to remediation efforts by KPMG, an audit firm which AHTC appointed following a court order. But it remains concerned as to whether these measures are adequate to safeguard against the recurrence of past control failures, and that's because Workers' Party MPs Ms. Sylvia Lim and Mr. Lau Tia Kiang continue to be involved in AHTC's financial affairs. A month ago, Parliament approved a motion to call on AHTC to recuse Ms. Lim and Mr. Lau from financial matters after the High Court judgment. But just last week, the Town Council voted against the recusal.
Moving from amber to green is actually quite expected. But on the other hand, I think this is something that we have to watch for, because the report actually covers a period up to March this year, and the recent court case, conclusion came out in October. So in other words, it is after fact that is followed in terms of seeking new requirements from the town council.
3 other town councils received amber bans in at least 1 area: Holland Bukit Panjang for collecting charges for the use of outdoor display areas by third-party retailers, and this was beyond town council's rules. Jurong Clementi was also penalised for not circulating quotations to the town council as required. From the next financial year, MND will revise the lift performance indicator to a holistic assessment which considers the frequency and duration of lift faults.
AHTC has said that it will respond to the ministry's request for information on its reasons for not requiring Ms. Sylvia Lim and Mr. Lau Tia Kiang's recusal on the town council's financial matters. AHTC said its chairman, Faisal Manap, received a confidential letter from the National Development Ministry on Wednesday. It will respond by the stipulated deadline of the 13th of December.